A late season flash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I caught up with the Wisconsin head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Terrapins offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
He's going for the big play. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Washington. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Smith. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Thing to talk about speed, and that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different, and now if you're on deep...
Oh, he's got some space! How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Throwing on the run. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Washington. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They go play action with Joseph. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Touchdown, Badger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Washington. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. He goes right back to the air. Complete on the left to Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Terrapins in the hurry up. Now the play fake.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the 1st, and they keep this drive alive.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take up.
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Maryland! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Joseph. Working that left side now.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Williams. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Here's a little room there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Under fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make...
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Dropping back, it's Washington. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's giving this defense all they can handle.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Joseph. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Badgers want to talk things over and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Snags it down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Washington. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Maryland!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Joseph. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 3 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Mustangs on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in College Park. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Throwing Joseph. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front. He sees the gap. He's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
Second down, he'll throw it. Flips it out in the flat. Oh, what a cut! He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Snags it, and there's running room. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move them on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Joseph on the play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Joseph. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball out to the 20. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. To throw, it's Washington. Here comes the heat. On the move is the 30. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Joseph. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Third and 6 yards to go. Throwing Joseph. Looking long. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Badgers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is all.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Running inside, it's Smith. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Offense gets set for second down. They'll go right back to him. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Going to the run, it's Smith. Jukes his way for more. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They just got a huge break, and now they need to put this ball into the end zone. A field goal really doesn't help much at this stage. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Joseph throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Brooks. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Strong, firm tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Joseph from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing Joseph. Makes the grab. It's Brooks. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They took it 64 yards right down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Smith takes the handoff. Turning it on. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To the air. It's Washington. It's complete to the left.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Joseph. Here's a heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
This time he's got it. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Joseph on the play action. Finds his big tight end. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And talk about stepping up at a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in the 2 minutes,
he'll take a shot. Touchdown, Badgers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play and have the trainers look at him. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Terrapins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wants to throw and not much time to work with. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throws for the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Scrambling away. Trying to barrel in. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here.